Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Monday the 16th of April. Thanks again for watching. As always, the site's kept completely free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. So if you see an advert you like, click on it to go through to the advertiser. It's that generates revenue for us, and it keeps the site free of charge. Now, here's how things look up on the Longmynd in Shropshire just at the moment. Cloud is increasing, look, from the west, and this is looking in a kind of a west to west northwesterly direction. Cloud is increasing all the time on the front that's approaching, but if we look on the opposite end of the country, if we look out over Norfolk, look, still some sunshine there at the Norfolk Gliding Club at Tibbenham. So still some fine conditions to be found out there. Satellite picture from Sat24 quite nicely shows the cloud now out towards the west. Look, this is all spilling its way eastwards. The convective bubbly cloud ahead of it, shown beautifully here. This is an absolute classic example. And then the layered frontal cloud here out towards the west, look, piling in. And you'll notice how what it does is it dampens off the convection ahead of it. So you get this zone, look, in between the convective cloud to the east and the flatter frontal cloud out to the west, where that convection is suppressed, and the effect of that is that it just stops cumulus clouds forming, but then we get this cloud and outbreaks of rain that move in behind. Now it's all change in the weather from this evening onwards because of low pressure that is moving in. Here's the situation for this evening. This is the jet stream chart from the pages that you're on now. Go to weather charts here at the top of the page, click on that, and then go down to the ensemble model on the left hand side here, click on the jet stream, and you get this chart. It's got the surface pressures underneath, and we've got the jet stream shown in colours here. You can see how this jet stream is meandering its way across the Atlantic, look, across the British Isles, sinking southwards right into Europe and North Africa, and it's this cold northerly feed that's developing these areas of low pressure in the Mediterranean. So how does this progress then during the coming days? Okay, this is how we see things then going as we go through the coming few days. Let me just get that right for you. There we go. Okay, so watch. The date and the time is up here in the top left hand corner. Look, this is as we head into tomorrow. Look, watch this area of low pressure as it goes eastwards through the country. Look, taking outbreaks of rain with it. The jet stream staying towards the south and the west. This is going to be slipping its way eastwards. A beautiful example there of the low being on that northern side of the jet. Look, and the jet stream, even as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, is going to be staying towards the southwest of the country, dipping into the Mediterranean, bringing some unsettled conditions down there as well. As we head into the weekend, well, the low pressure is still around, as is the jet stream. So things are going to be staying unsettled as we head into the weekend, and even into next week. Areas of low pressure are still there, look. So I think we can be pretty confident of the fact that we're heading into quite an unsettled spell of weather. So let's put a little bit of detail on that for you, and I'm going to use the rainfall predictions from the GFS ensemble model. Here they are. Now then, what are these telling us? Well, this is the chart for 6 o'clock this evening. Most of the rain out towards the west, look, along with that area of low pressure. So as we knock the chart on, let's just see what happens. Well, you can see here how that area of rain goes eastwards, look, through tomorrow. We get dry weather following behind, but then we get this second hit of rain that comes in behind that area of low pressure. So I think as that low transfers eastwards as we head in towards Wednesday, it's going to be bringing lots of heavy showers, particularly across the southern half of the country, and also running down these eastern coasts. Fewer across western Scotland, northwest England, and also Ireland, but some very heavy showers, prolonged at times across these more southern areas into Wednesday. And then into Thursday and onwards, well, the low pressure slips eastwards. Notice how we get more rain across the British Isles. This is showers effectively, and across much of Central and Western Europe. Some really heavy showers to come as we head into Thursday. And again on Friday we'll find showers developing through the day. Perhaps not quite so widespread as they will be during Wednesday and Thursday, but quite a few nonetheless. And notice how these western coasts, look, are drier. So I think western parts of the country and also the north and west of Ireland should be drier and probably brighter through the course of Friday afternoon. Okay, heading on then, let's go a little bit further ahead let's get now into the weekend, and low pressure still in for us. Look, this is Saturday, so we're looking at sunshine and heavy showers developing again on Saturday and again on Sunday. Low pressure is there again, look, with showers developing during the day on Sunday, so some heavy showers to come with some bright spells in between. And it's a similar story for Monday as well. It looks as if on Monday we're going to find sunny spells and showers once again, and it looks as if those showers continue into Tuesday, into Wednesday and into Thursday of next week as well, with low pressure still in control. So we're going to be finding lots of showers around, this unsettled weather just continuing as we head into the final part of April. But there are some hints from the model that this low eventually does clear away into Europe. Now, what is interesting and what's starting to develop is what happens beyond this. If you were watching yesterday, you'll know that I was talking about my theory of higher pressure building through the country into the early part of May. Now, what I want to show you here is the CFS model. Do that by clicking on the CFS page on the screen here, and then come down to European rainfall. Click on week 1. This is the mean rainfall through the week into the 22nd. So this is the weekend in the 22nd of April, and look, you can see how most of the rainfall is across Northern Europe during this week. Go on to week 2. Okay, so there's week 2, look, and what I want you to notice from week 2 is we're still unsettled, look, still across the British Isles, northern parts of Europe, as we head into the period ending the 29th of April. But then look what happens here. This is week 3. Now, this is a change because this is the weekend in the 6th of May. Look what's happened. The rainfall is split north and south of the country. The jet has actually split. One branch going north, one branch coming south, bringing more unsettled conditions into Europe. But look, it's drying up through the British Isles. This is high pressure starting to build through the British Isles, with a trough being sent south across Europe. So that takes us for the beginning part of May. There we are into the 13th of May, and look again, we've got dry conditions through the British Isles with the more unsettled stuff to the north and to the south. This is indicating to me that this early part of May looks as if it could well be turning dry. Now, of course, very early days, things can change, of course. This is week 5, so this is going up to the 20th of May, and you can see how the rain again is through the central parts of Europe, less of it across the British Isles. And then week 6, which takes us towards the end of May, things starting to break down. Look, the jet stream by then is going to be north coming south like so through the country, with a trough developing here. So we go more into a west-northwesterly flow as high pressure slips out towards the west. This brings a mix of sunshine and showers and some cooler conditions at the end of May. And then to take us into the beginning part of June, this is how the model sees things then. Where are we? There we go, look. Makes things more unsettled across much of Europe. And I can really see this as being a reasonable solution. And so you can see how things start to break down as we get into that week 8 period. But let's just take a quick look, into the week 7 period. Look at week 8, and well, here we go with high pressure up to the north of the country, split down to the south, and this is probably the jet stream in an area of low pressure in between the two, leading to a more unsettled opening to June. And I can see this being the pattern as to how we see things develop. Now, you can go through the CFS in more detail. You can get temperatures for the weeks, rainfall, and go ahead even further than that, and look at the various different members of the CFS. I've actually put a user guide to the CFS up for you, how to use CFS forecasts, and here are the various forecast members. So hopefully that's been useful for you. Thanks again for watching, and whatever happens, keep the sun shining, and don't forget, as I said, the adverts get free of charge by the adverts. The sites get free of charge by the adverts you see around. So if you see an advert you like, click on it, go through to the advertiser. That generates revenue for us, and it shows the advertiser that you're interested in what we're doing. And also, if you've got any thoughts on what we're doing, or you would like to see some additional charts, click on Contact Us. If you click on that at the top of the page, then here you can actually fill in your name, your email, and send us a message. Tell us exactly what you think of what we're doing and what you'd like to see on the site too. So thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.